my brothers and sisters, having seen the people I have long looked for, my heart gladdens. I'm not only mesmerized or tantalized, but I'm flabbergasted. I want to express my heart full of joy for seeing my brothers and sisters coming together in unity. It reminds me of the great word of God, Psalm 133, which says, how wonderful, how pleasant is it for brethren to come together, for brothers to come together in unity. It's like an ointment, oil, poured on the head of Enoch, drawing down the beards and getting down to his skirt. Out of excitement, let me welcome all of you, Your Excellency, my Deputy Governor, my Speaker, my Executive Council. Let me on your behalf welcome to Imo State our brothers, His Excellency Dr. Nnamani, distinguished senators here, too numerous mention, the political movers and shakers of our society, the business mongols, Saimekofo, the great men and women of Igbo nation. God again bless all of you. In fact, I record with mixed feelings, but mostly of joy, the journey so far. I recalled the story of APC, how it all started, and where we are today. But thank God, finally, APC is now in Southeast. Let me tell you, and let me introduce myself. I'm the lonely governor of APC from the Southeast. And my prayer is that may I have more governors from the Southeast in 2019 to support me. You may not understand what it is to be a lonely child and what happens to me whenever I attend the governor's meeting. Looking at the Southwest, seeing many governors of APC, the Northeast, the North Central, all the zones, but with only me. It took the mercy of God and the love of my colleagues to so sympathetically appoint me as their chairman. I do not deserve it because I had nobody with me. But now that the Nnamani is, now that the movers and shakers of our society are with me, Onye Kambos, this is a joy that gladdens my heart. So let us not go back to what happened yesterday. Onye Enugu, Onye Ara, Potrana Junction, New Ahụ, Leanya no Owerri, onwe onye ọhụrụ, Leanya no Ebonyi, Leanya na onwe onye asị nke agala, ụmụnne m nke agala. We have opened a new page in our political life, in the political life of our people. I remember, if you keep counting, you might make mistakes. It was the same position here that I cried when Ostis Nassau lost his Senate seat. And I wept sore that Igbos have lost the Senate president. I was mad. I wasn't worried the fact that I was called all names, Okorocha, a member of the Janjaweed party, Boko Haram, one who is bringing Islam into Southeast, who wants to Islamize the entire, but I cried because I saw the future and that Igbos lost because we played a very bad politics in 2015. We played, and like the Senate president, my brother said, we played a very, very bad politics. Today we have lost a lot. We are not the Senate president. We are not the speaker. We are not the president. We are not the vice president. We are not anywhere because of our bad politics. But now that we are together, Nigeria will hear us. I'd like to commend, I would rather appreciate those of you who have the courage to join us. Those of you who have decided to make it possible for us. Because if I say I will go it alone, it is not possible. If I say I will do it alone, with my brother Ngige, with my brother Boneonu, it is impossible. But thank God that we have leaders like Nnamani coming to join us. But let me tell you, and I will do something that is very unusual of me. I'm a very reasonable person. I'm very focused, and that you cannot take away from me. Reasonable in the sense that I can put plus and minus politically, and I can provide an answer. Today, as it stands, there's a vacuum of leadership in the Southeast APC. Given the fact that Rochas Okorocha is a governor, I can only do what governors do. I cannot superimpose myself because governorship have limited my activities. I can only work at the realm of my colleagues, the governors. Now, my brother Ngige is a minister, and there's a limit to what a minister can do because we are still a man under authority. My brother Ogbononu is also a minister. He will be grouped alongside other ministers, just like I will be grouped alongside other governors. But there's a vacuum of leadership if Igbo APC will make any sense. And that's why I'm happy to have Nnamani coming at this point. So when we hear that leaders are coming from the northwest, or when the Tinubus arise from the southwest, the governors would not let me fly beyond governors at that point. I need another person from the southeast who can move to meet the rank. And Senator Nnamani will be a perfect match for that. Therefore, I say to all of you, there's no longer confusion as the issue that Ndi Igbo Enweze. I'm not looking for who to lead. I'm looking for who can lead me. Senator Nnamani, please come and lead. I say so you can allow me to continue with the jobs I do and the work I do in trying to make Imo State better for my people. The late night meetings in Abuja, if I have to attend every day, Imo State will suffer for it. Please allow me, as I decline from leadership of Ndibo in this APC from any form or shape, that I may be free to serve the people of Imo State. This is my desire and this is my prayer. But please, Ken, distinguished senator, forget not your brothers like Jim Mobile, who should also join you in this leadership. I have spoken to the great man of our land, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, who has declared being apolitical. He does not belong to any political party. But please, such leaders, make sure you work with them to project Igbo interests and Igbo nation. I'm still a young man, a rising star. I have enough years in my life. I can afford to wait. My people, my people. Let me also advise for those of us, the very key personality that have joined our party, Please join not to cause